welcome back! If this is your first time here, my name is Amber and this is Mayhem Moms. So today it's like a two-parter. So we did the tan for only $21, but there's two products. That's the catch. And the second part is the curly hair. I know what you're thinking. I have naturally curly hair, but sometimes you just want to switch it up every once in a while. So we kind of got the tan, we got the beach waves going on. They're more like beach curls because they're a little tighter than waves, but they're still cute nonetheless. So if you want to see how I achieved this tan without tanning, because girl, trust you me, I am a pasty under this, okay? This is the best tanning product combined that I have ever used. And this is using other products, like crazy expensive products, from $30 to $50 products, to going to a tanning salon, tanning, which has given me premature wrinkles, so I've decided to stop doing that, and the spray tan. So this thus far has been better than all of those other things combined. The tan looks nice, it doesn't look too orange, it looks natural somewhat. Let me know what you think in the comments. The knuckles, they don't have dark spots on them. I think it did pretty well. We don't have any dark spots on the elbows, nor on the knees. I think we did pretty good. Look at those tan legs, come on. And the feet, they don't have any nasty spots. Usually get the wrinkles on the back of the heel. None. So I think we did pretty good. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this fun little look, then keep on watching. Well, hello again. So as you can tell, we're starting with the hair. And I have done the majority of blow drying and somewhat straightening my hair while doing it, just to speed things up a bit. Before I started the blow drying process, I did shampoo and condition my hair. I also lathered my hair with some smooth blow dry anti-frizz cream by Garnier Fructis. It helps with damage and frizz control, although as you can tell, my hair still looks a little cray. But on the plus side, it is less damaging than straightening your hair with a hair straightener. And as you see here, I'm just sectioning my hair so the process goes a little bit faster. The smaller the section, the faster it dries. If you have shorter or thinner hair, this process will go a lot faster. And once we blow dry our hair somewhat straight, it'll be a lot easier to curl our hair rather than beginning out with our natural curls. We'll just continue around the entire head till we have one big furball frizzy mess. That's one thing about having natural, coarse, curly hair, is it gets real frizzy real fast. Whew, I got a workout in with this one. Days like this, I wish I had short hair again. I kind of miss it, but then other days, I love my long hair. But it is a workout, girl, let me tell you what. But the end result is so worth it. And unless you have naturally straight hair, then you can skip this whole process completely and go straight to the curling. Alright beauties, now that the tedious part is over and we are done blow drying this crazy puffball of a mane that I have going on, we will start sectioning to start our curls. And I will do it the same way I did it as I was blow drying. pull a piece down in the back, wrap this bad boy up at the top so it doesn't get in the way. I'll go behind and I will start one strand at a time. And this part, it's really personal preference and how big you want your curls. If you want them more tight, I take smaller pieces, but if you want more loose curls, I would take bigger pieces. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more to this piece. So it's a nice little chunk. And I will take my curling wand and I will curl away from my face. Around the edges of my face, I go away from my face. For the look I'm going for, I want a more relaxed look. I don't want very tight curls. So as you can see here, when I curl my hair, I don't bring it all the way to the root or to the tip. But if you're looking for a more tighter curl, I suggest wrapping your hair around a couple more times. This is a very tedious process, but bear with me, ladies, we're almost there. For every section that I curl towards my face, I curl the next one away from my face. That way, with the end result, they're not all curling in the same direction and it gives it more texture. It looks more playful that way. I was attempting to see what I would look like with bangs, but they looked more like pubic hair than real hair. So it didn't turn out as planned. That was a definite no-go. Now that we're finally done with the curls, I like to go through and brush the curls out a little bit to help them look more relaxed. I did notice that some of the ends were looking a little stiff, so I went through with my curling iron again the next day just to kink the ends a little bit so they weren't looking a little too crazy, but it's all trial and error. What do you beautiful ladies prefer? The tight ringlet curls or the loose beach waves? I think they're both absolutely beautiful. I just like to switch it up every once in a while. So here I'm taking my playful powder and I'm adding it to the roots of my hair, lightly tapping it in to add some texture and volume. And I like to focus this product just on the top of my head. After I shut off my camera, I noticed my hair was looking a little dry, so I used my Shine Spray. That gives it a nice glossy finish. I filmed this right before bed, that way I can sleep on my curls because I like the way they look the next day, a sort of messy, relaxed curl. Now onto our Sunless tan. I like to put my Nivea lotion on my feet, hands, knees, and elbows, and that is after I've exfoliated with a loofah in the shower. That way the tanning lotion doesn't stick to the dry skin. I like to take my Jergens tanning mousse and add it to my Jergens 3 Days Glow Moisturizer. I find to get the best results mixing the two until it gets to a darker color such as this. I add about 3 tablespoons of the mousse to the moisturizer, but you can always add more to get a deeper tan. Now I'm adding the combination of the two products to my legs. I like to rub it in, avoiding my ankles, feet, and knees until the product is almost fully dried. Then I will drag it down to my feet. Make sure to flex your foot so you don't get any of the wrinkles on the back of your ankle. And after the tanning lotion has fully, completely dried, I will add another coat of my Nivea lotion over my previous areas on my feet, hands, knees, and elbows. And I go through the same steps on my arms, avoiding my hands and elbow until the product is almost dried. Then I will drag it down onto my hands and fingers, but avoiding the knuckles. Because trust me, I've made that mistake before, and I had big brown spots on every one of my knuckles. It was not a cute look. Another thing I like about combining these two products in particular is it's buildable, 1, and 2, it lasts so much longer than any other tanning product I've used before. And I've used a lot. And 3, it's super affordable. The 2 tubes cost $20 combined and last up to a month. I'm going to add the product to the rest of my body, and I will be right back. And this is the end result. You will start to see the results instantly, but more so the next day. So I will track my progress, and I will see you tomorrow. It is super important. Do not forget to exfoliate your hands. I like to use my St. Ives face scrub. That way I can get all the excess lotion out of any creases or cracks in my knuckles so we don't look like a crazy leopard the next day. Pat any excess water off of your hands and apply, yet again, more lotion onto your hands. And after I use the scrub on my hands, I like to bring the lotion up onto my arms just to make sure it's all fully blended. With the flirty curls and the Sunless tanner, you'll be ready for summer in no time. See you next week.